Have you ever felt like you just don't belong in this world? Like you're walking through life with a deep, strange feeling that you're different, but in a powerful way? If so, this video is for you, because today we're talking about something most people don't even know exists, the dark chosen ones, and you might be one of them. You see, not all chosen ones are soft, glowing, and peaceful. Some are forged in fire, built through pain, silence, and betrayal. These are the dark chosen ones, rare souls with hidden spiritual powers. The kind of power that narcissists secretly fear. Even if they never say it out loud, narcissists can smell your strength. They know they can't control you, and that's exactly why they try so hard to bring you down. But guess what? Your power doesn't break, it awakens. And today, I'll share 7 clear signs that you are one of these rare beings. Stick around till the end, because each sign will help you understand your journey more clearly. And don't forget to show love by liking this video and joining our powerful community of awakened souls. We're growing fast, and your energy is welcome here. This isn't just a video, this is a mirror to your true identity. A safe space for those who've walked through the shadows and came out glowing with quiet strength. So sit back, open your heart, and prepare to recognize the truth that's been hiding in plain sight. Because if you're a dark chosen one, it's time to wake up and rise. Let's begin. From the moment you came into this world, something unusual surrounded you. It wasn't just the eyes of your parents or the people around you. There was something deeper, something unseen, energies, forces that most people don't notice. These were not human eyes watching you. They were the shadows and the light. Both sides knew what was coming into the world. You, a rare soul, a powerful one, a soul that could not be controlled. You weren't born ordinary. You didn't come here just to live, work, and disappear. The moment you took your first breath, the spiritual world took notice. The shadows recognized your potential. They saw your power before you even knew what it was. They marked you not to harm you, but to watch, to test, and sometimes to try and stop you. Because rare souls like you carry something dangerous to darkness, truth, light, and spiritual strength that can shake the world. Here's the hook. This is why your life has been so hard. You weren't cursed, you weren't unlucky, you were targeted because you're different. Dark forces try to confuse you, isolate you, and make you doubt your worth. That's their way of keeping you small. But what they don't expect is that each time you fall, you rise stronger. Each time they try to silence you, your voice grows louder in spirit. Most people walk through life asleep, but you've always felt more, seen more, sensed when something wasn't right. Even when no one else could. That's not imagination. That's your spiritual gift, a sign that you were born with something special inside you, and that something calls both the dark and the light to watch you closely. Your journey is not random. Your pain has purpose. Your strength comes from the battles you've survived, some of which others never even saw. While they lived in comfort, you were walking through storms, and yet here you are, still standing, still rising. You were born with shadows watching you, not because you are weak, but because you are rare. And rare things are always guarded by both sides. There are people in this world who wear masks, smooth talkers, attention seekers, always acting like they're better than everyone else. These are narcissists. They love control. They love being praised. They feed on weakness, confusion, and the need to be accepted. But when you walk into the room, something changes. The air shifts. Their smile fades, even if just for a second. They feel uncomfortable, and they don't even know why. It's because your presence exposes them. You don't need to say a word. Just being there, calm, aware, and unshaken, breaks the illusion they try so hard to keep. Narcissists survive by convincing others they're powerful, but you see through it. You don't fall for the fake charm, the praise traps, or their manipulative games. You don't argue, and you don't try to prove anything. That's what scares them the most. You're not trying to win, you're just standing in truth, and that's something they can't handle. They sense it the moment they meet you, a power they can't control. You're not dazzled by their stories. You don't need their approval. You trust your gut, and that makes them nervous. Narcissists are experts at playing with people's minds, but with you, their tricks fall flat. Your energy is like a mirror, showing them exactly who they are, and they hate that. Sometimes, they'll try to attack you subtly, make you feel like you're the problem, or twist your words, not because you've done anything wrong, but because you've done anything wrong, but because they're trying to break something in you that refuses to bow down. But here's the truth, their dislike is a compliment. It means you're walking in spiritual strength. It means your light is real, and your spirit is untouchable. Narcissists fear what they can't control, and they can't control you. There's something about you that people can't quite explain. They feel it before they understand it. It's not about how you dress or speak. It's the energy that follows you. You walk into a room and suddenly things feel different. Some people lean in, drawn to you like a magnet. Others pull away, uncomfortable, like they've been caught in a spotlight. That's because you carry an aura, a natural spiritual force that's both mysterious and powerful. This aura isn't soft and sweet, it's deep, intense, real. It holds truth, emotion, and silence that speaks louder than words. People are either fascinated by you or completely confused by how they feel when they're around you. Some can't stop thinking about you. They feel seen in ways they've never felt before. It's like your energy pulls something out of them, something hidden, something raw. You become unforgettable, even if you barely say a word. But here's where it gets tricky. Not everyone can handle it. Your presence makes some people nervous. Why? Because your energy reflects truth, and truth is uncomfortable for those who are hiding from it. You don't even have to try. Just being yourself reveals people's masks, fears, and insecurities. That's why some people avoid you, get jealous, or suddenly act cold for no reason. It's not about you doing anything wrong. It's about your soul being too loud for their comfort. At the same time, others become addicted to your energy. They want to be near you, talk to you, or just exist in your presence, but sometimes even they don't know why. You become a mirror to their own spirit, a light they crave but may not be ready to face. You carry an aura that can't be copied or faked. It was born from everything you've survived, everything you've felt, and everything you've become. It's a quiet storm, a sacred fire, and it reminds the world that some souls are rare, powerful, and not meant to be understood by everyone. Your life hasn't been easy, and deep down you've always known it wasn't meant to be. While others seem to move smoothly through childhood, friendships, or family life, you walked through storms. Trust was broken. People you loved turned their backs. You felt alone, even in a crowded room. But this wasn't just bad luck. It was something greater and deeper than that. Your life has felt like a war zone, not by accident, but by design. Every betrayal, every sleepless night, every moment you questioned your own worth was part of something much bigger, your spiritual initiation. You weren't being punished, you were being prepared. Dark, chosen ones are not born with glitter and glory. They are forged in fire, shaped by pressure, pain, and silence. The chaos you faced wasn't meant to destroy you, it was meant to wake you up. There's a reason your path has been full of hard lessons. You were never meant to follow the crowd. You were meant to see what others couldn't, feel what others avoid, and rise in places most would collapse. That level of power can only come through spiritual training, the kind of training that doesn't happen in classrooms but in heartbreak, betrayal, and survival. Here's the truth. Your soul signed up for a higher path, one that would make you strong, wise, and deeply connected to truth. But before you could stand in that power, you had to bleed in the shadows. That was the test, that was the training, and you're still here, still standing. That means you passed. So if your life has felt like a constant battle, know this: you're not broken, you're becoming. Every scar is proof that you were chosen. Not to live quietly, but to carry something rare and powerful into this world. You're not just surviving, you're awakening. You've always felt different. While others found comfort in blending in, you often stood out, not because you tried to, but because you couldn't help it. From a young age, you noticed the world differently. You thought deeply. You felt things more intensely. You asked questions others were too afraid to ask. You tried to belong, to be normal, but something about you never truly fit the mold. Maybe you were the quiet one, the black sheep, the loner. Or maybe you were the one everyone admired but never truly understood. Either way, you've always carried a quiet awareness that you weren't like the rest. And that feeling of being an outsider, it hurt, didn't it? You wanted connection, but it often came with pain, misunderstanding, or betrayal. But here's the truth, you don't fit in because you were never meant to. Your path isn't ordinary. Your soul isn't here to follow trends, chase approval, or copy others. You're here to break patterns, to heal wounds that have been passed down for generations, and to carry a light that makes others uncomfortable, even if they don't know why. What felt like isolation was actually divine protection. The friendships that fell apart, the groups that pushed you out, the people who made you feel too much or not enough, they were never meant to stay. They weren't equipped to walk beside you on this higher path. The universe, in its deep wisdom, removed what would have dimmed your light or distracted you from your purpose, not to punish you, but to prepare you. Being set apart is not a curse, it's a calling. Your loneliness gave you time to hear your own voice. Your rejection gave you the strength to stand alone. Your difference forced you to go deeper, to discover who you are without needing to mirror the world around you. While others were busy trying to fit in, you were quietly transforming into something rare and powerful. And now, that power is rising. You're not here to fit into systems that are broken. You're here to build something new. You're not here to be accepted by the shallow. You're here to be respected by the real. Every time you were left out, you were actually being guided inward, where your true wisdom and strength were waiting to be found. You don't fit in because you're meant to stand out. You walk with energy that can't be copied. You see through lies, feel the shift in the room, and carry truths that others are still afraid to speak. That makes you rare. And yes, it makes you misunderstood, but it also makes you chosen. So the next time you feel like you're on the outside, remember, the world needs misfits, outsiders, and rebels like you to shake the system, shine light into darkness, and awaken what has been sleeping for far too long. You weren't born to fit in. You were born to lead the way. Sometimes when the world goes quiet and your eyes finally close, your soul begins to listen. You don't just sleep like everyone else. You travel, you feel, you see. And what you see in your dreams isn't just random pictures or wild imagination. Your dreams are messages. You might have noticed it already. Your dreams are unusually vivid. They leave strong emotions behind, even after you wake up. Sometimes they feel more real than real life. Faces you've never seen before, places you've never visited, or warnings you didn't understand until something happened later. That's not a coincidence. It's because you're spiritually open, and the realm beyond this one is trying to speak to you. For a dark chosen one, the dream world is not just a place to rest, it's a place to receive. Prophetic dreams may show you what's coming, what to avoid, or who to trust. Terrifying dreams, they often hold hidden truths about inner battles or outside forces trying to disturb your energy. And then there are the dreams that feel like lessons, journeys, or encounters with beings that feel both ancient and powerful. These dreams are real in their own way, spiritually real. Many people ignore their dreams, but not you. You wake up and feel the weight of them. You sense that there's something important behind what you just saw. And you're right, because the more spiritually awakened you become, the more the universe starts sending messages through symbols, visions, and feelings, especially when your conscious mind is asleep. You're not just dreaming, you're receiving codes. Sometimes the messages are clear, and other times they're wrapped in symbols, but every time they're trying to guide you, helping you awaken, prepare, and understand your unique role in this world. Pay attention, write them down, feel them, because your dreams are proof that you're not walking alone. The unseen world is watching, teaching, and whispering truths into your soul, even while you sleep. There's a quiet power inside you that most people don't understand, a feeling, a whisper, a signal that something isn't quite right, even if you can't see it yet. This is your intuition, but it's much stronger than what others experience. It's like having a built-in radar that picks up on things before they happen. You don't need proof to know when someone is hiding the truth or when danger is near. You just know. This kind of knowing isn't learned from books or taught in school. It comes from deep within your soul. It's like an invisible shield that protects you from harm and guides you through life's twists and turns. Sometimes it might surprise you, like a sudden feeling that tells you to change your path or avoid a person you barely know. Other times, it's a steady voice inside that helps you make decisions without overthinking. Your intuition is a secret weapon that many people don't have. While others are caught off guard by lies or danger, you sense them early. It's not always easy to explain, and sometimes others might doubt you, but this gift keeps you safe and aware in ways that are hard to describe. You learn to trust this know. Because it's saved you more than once. It's a part of being a dark chosen one, the kind of person who walks between worlds, sensing things beyond the ordinary. This power grows stronger when you listen to it, when you quiet your mind, and when you pay attention to your feelings. You don't need proof or logic to follow your intuition. You just need to trust yourself, because your unexplained knowing is the compass that leads you through the unseen challenges of life. It's your hidden strength, your inner guide, and one of the reasons why you are so rare and powerful. Sometimes life feels overwhelming in ways you can't explain. You might find yourself suddenly exhausted, not just tired in the usual sense, but deeply drained, like every part of you is running on empty. You feel empty inside, like a heavy silence has settled over your mind and heart. These moments can be confusing and even frightening, but they are a very important part of your spiritual journey. They are what we call spiritual burnouts. Spiritual burnouts happen when your energy has been pushed to its limit. As a dark chosen one, your soul receives intense downloads of spiritual energy, information, and awareness from realms beyond the physical world. These downloads bring powerful insights, healing, and awakening, but they also take a lot out of you. Your body and mind might struggle to keep up with the speed and depth of what your spirit is processing. After these bursts of high energy, your system needs time to rest and recover. Think of it like charging a battery. When you get a big boost of power, the battery heats up and uses energy fast. Then it needs to cool down and recharge before it can work again. Your spirit works the same way. During a spiritual burnout, you might feel disconnected from yourself and others. You may lose interest in things you usually love. You might feel like you're going through a fog, unable to focus or find joy. But even though it feels painful, this burnout is actually a sign that your spirit is working hard behind the scenes. It's cleaning, healing, and growing. It's like your soul is digesting everything it has received and preparing for the next stage of your journey. These quiet moments of emptiness and silence are necessary for deep transformation. It's important to be gentle with yourself during these times. Don't push too hard or try to force your energy to come back quickly. Instead, allow yourself to rest, to be still, and to listen to what your body and spirit need. Meditation, spending time in nature, journaling your feelings, or simply taking breaks from social media and noise can help you recover. Remember, spiritual burnout is not a sign of weakness. It is proof that you are deeply connected to higher realms and are carrying a heavy spiritual load. Many people never experience this because their connection isn't as strong or fast. You are receiving powerful energies for a reason, and that takes courage and strength. Every time you come through a burnout, you emerge stronger, clearer, and more aligned with your true purpose. It's part of your initiation as a dark chosen one, a process that prepares you to carry your hidden spiritual powers with wisdom and grace. So when you feel that deep exhaustion or emptiness, don't be afraid. Know that your spirit is simply recharging, healing, and growing, getting ready to shine even brighter in the world. There's a powerful energy you carry that others can't fake or take away: your confidence, your truth, and your strong boundaries. For most people, these qualities are invisible or easy to overlook. But for narcissists, they're like a bright spotlight shining on their weaknesses and lies. Just by being yourself, by simply existing and breathing, you trigger them. Narcissists thrive on control and manipulation. They want to bend others to their will, to make everyone else seem weak or dependent. But when they meet someone like you who stands firm in their truth and refuses to be controlled, it shakes their entire world. Your boundaries are solid walls that they can't break through. Your confidence is a mirror that reflects their false image back at them, showing their insecurities and fears. This is why narcissists dislike you instinctively. They feel threatened, even if they don't understand why. They try to charm, deceive, or gaslight you, but their usual tricks don't work. You see through their illusions without needing proof. Your energy doesn't allow them to manipulate you, so they become defensive or aggressive around you. You don't need to do or say anything special to have this effect on narcissists. Your presence alone is enough. It's as if your very breath carries a power they cannot handle. And while this may cause conflict or discomfort, it also shows how strong and rare you really are. You are a natural protector of your energy and truth. You've learned how to stand tall and guard your spirit, and that's a gift many don't have. Narcissists fear that gift because it exposes them for who they really are. So next time you feel tension or negativity from someone, remember, you're not the problem. You are the mirror that reflects their hidden fears, and that makes you unstoppable. There's a quiet power you carry that many people don't understand, a strength that doesn't come from loud words or flashy actions, but from silence. When you enter a room, your calm energy speaks louder than any shout. You have the ability to disarm negativity and expose lies without ever having to say a single word. Silence can be more powerful than noise. While most people try to argue, defend, or explain themselves to prove their point, you know the true strength lies in stillness. Your calm presence unsettles those who rely on deception or manipulation. It's like shining a clear light into a dark corner. Suddenly, secrets can't hide, and falsehoods lose their power. Evil, lies, and negative energy thrive on chaos and confusion. When people spread untruths or try to manipulate others, they expect reactions, anger, fear, or confusion that they can control or use against you. But your silence is different. It doesn't feed the fire, it puts it out. By staying calm and quiet, you create a space where dishonesty can't survive. Your energy shifts the entire dynamic in the room, making liars feel exposed and powerless. This doesn't mean you ignore problems or stay silent out of fear. Instead, your silence is a deliberate choice, one that shows confidence and inner strength. You don't need to shout to be heard, because your energy carries a message of truth and calm. People around you feel it even if they can't explain why. This powerful quietness makes you a natural leader in tense situations. Your silence also protects your energy. Words can sometimes trap you or give others ammunition to use against you, but when you choose silence, you stay in control. You keep your power safe, and you allow others to reveal their true intentions without your interference. It's a way of winning without fighting. Over time, you learn that silence can be the most effective response to conflict or negativity. It allows you to stay centered, to listen deeply, and to respond only when it truly matters. And often, you don't need to respond at all, because your calm presence has already changed the outcome. You might have noticed how people shift around you, how their energy changes when you enter or when you simply pause. That's because your silence is a force of nature. It breaks down masks, stops gossip, and clears confusion. It shows others that you are not easily shaken or fooled. Being able to disarm evil with your silence is a rare gift. It's part of what makes you a dark chosen one. Your quiet strength protects you and those around you, and it helps bring light into darkness. So never underestimate the power of your calm. Even without words, you are making a difference, shaping the energy of the world, one silent moment at a time. You carry a power far beyond what many people understand. When someone tries to hurt or destroy you, you don't waste your energy on revenge or fighting back. Instead, you radiate something much stronger, calmer. Your energy activates a spiritual justice that doesn't rely on anger or aggression. It simply lets the universe handle the balance. Revenge is a trap. It keeps people stuck in a cycle of pain, anger, and hatred. But you are different. You know that true strength lies in rising above negativity, not matching it. When someone tries to bring you down, you remain centered and calm. Your spirit sends out vibrations that don't attack, but that naturally bring back what is meant to return to its source. This is why those who try to harm you often end up facing consequences themselves. They fall on their own swords because the energy you carry awakens the law of cause and effect, karma. You don't have to act or even think about payback. Your presence alone sets things right on a deeper spiritual level. You might have seen how people who spread lies, betrayal, or harm often seem to face unexpected troubles later. It's not coincidence. Your energy works like a force field that calls in spiritual justice. It protects you by letting the universe do the work of balancing the scales. Radiating karma means you trust in a higher power and natural order. You understand that every action creates a reaction, and you let that invisible law take care of those who act against you. You stay focused on your own growth, healing, and purpose instead of getting caught up in cycles of anger. This kind of spiritual power is rare. It shows deep maturity and wisdom because it's easy to fall into the trap of wanting revenge, but you rise above it, choosing instead to shine your light and keep your energy pure. By radiating karma, you become untouchable. No negativity can stick to you because you don't feed it with your own energy. Instead, you activate justice without lifting a finger. It's a quiet but powerful way of protecting yourself and teaching others that harm will never win against your spirit. Your energy is a force of balance and truth. Those who try to harm you will find their actions turning back on them, not because of what you do, but because of the powerful karma you naturally carry. This is the secret strength of a dark chosen one, a person who moves through the world with grace, power, and unstoppable spiritual justice. From the very beginning, life has a way of testing you. When everything around you seems dark, chaotic, and overwhelming, you might feel like you're standing alone in the middle of a storm. But what makes you different, what makes you truly rare, is that even when surrounded by darkness, you hold light inside you. This light is not just a small flicker, it's a powerful force that refuses to be extinguished, no matter what comes your way. Chaos is something most people fear because it feels like losing control. But for you, chaos is not a breaking point, it is a wake-up call. It stirs something deep inside, a hidden power waiting to be unleashed. Instead of being crushed by the challenges life throws at you, you find a way to rise from every fall stronger and wiser than before. Each struggle, each moment of pain or confusion becomes fuel for your growth. Imagine a candle burning brightly in a dark room. No matter how many times the wind blows, that flame keeps flickering, refusing to die out. Your light is like that candle. Even when surrounded by darkness, whether it's fear, betrayal, loss, or uncertainty, you hold steady. You carry hope, courage, and resilience within you. This inner light guides you when the path is unclear and gives you strength when others might give up. The darkness around you can sometimes feel heavy, like a weight trying to pull you down. It might seem like there's no escape from the pain or the challenges, But that's exactly when your true power awakens. The difficult moments are not meant to break you. They are the tests that shape you into the person you're meant to be. Like a warrior preparing for battle, each challenge trains you, sharpens your spirit, and builds your courage. This strength doesn't come from luck or chance, it comes from deep inside your soul. You carry a light that connects you to something bigger than yourself, a source of wisdom, love, and power that no darkness can touch. You learn to trust that light, to follow it even when the world around you seems confusing or harsh. You might have noticed that after tough times, you don't just return to where you were, you become better, stronger, and more aware. The darkness teaches you lessons about yourself and the world. It helps you see who you really are beyond the struggles. This growth is a sign of your rare spiritual power. It means you are not just surviving, you are transforming. Holding light in darkness also means you bring hope to others. Your presence can calm storms in other people's lives because they see your strength shining through the shadows. You become a beacon for those who feel lost or overwhelmed. Your courage inspires others to find their own light and rise above their challenges. Being a dark chosen one means embracing both the darkness and the light within you. It means knowing that struggles are part of your journey and that your light is the power that carries you through. You don't fear falling because you know every fall is an opportunity to rise higher. So no matter how dark the world gets around you, remember that your light is unstoppable. It burns within you fiercely, ready to shine brighter with every challenge you face. You are made to rise, to heal, and to transform, not just for yourself, but for the world that needs your light now more than ever. Your light is your true power. Hold it close, nurture it, and let it guide you through the darkest nights, because you are not just surviving the darkness, you are lighting the way forward. There's something truly special about the energy you carry, something that draws sensitive beings like animals, children, and old souls toward you without any effort at all. It's as if they recognize a deep vibration inside you, one that feels ancient, familiar, and full of quiet wisdom. This connection isn't random, it's a sign of the rare and powerful spirit you possess. Animals, for example, have a natural ability to sense energy. They don't judge or question, they simply feel. When they are near you, they sense your calmness, kindness, and strength. They know you are trustworthy and safe. That's why animals often approach you, stay close, or even seem to follow you around. Your energy resonates with theirs in a way that creates an unspoken bond built on respect and peace. Children also respond to your unique energy. Kids are sensitive and honest. They pick up on feelings and moods without the filters adults use. When you're around, children often feel comfortable, calm, and curious. They sense that you are genuine and kind-hearted. Your energy invites them to be themselves without fear, and that creates an instant connection that adults sometimes struggle to build. Old souls, those wise and spiritually advanced beings who have lived many lifetimes, are also drawn to your vibration. They recognize the depth of your spirit, the ancient wisdom hidden beneath your surface. Old souls feel a sense of familiarity and respect when near you, as if meeting someone who understands the mysteries of life without needing many words. This connection is subtle but powerful, reminding you that you belong to a greater spiritual lineage. What all these sensitive beings share is their ability to see past the surface. They don't care about appearances or status. They respond to the energy you give off. Your vibration is authentic, strong, and healing. It comforts and uplifts, even when you don't realize it. This ability to attract such special souls is a gift. It shows that your presence has meaning beyond the ordinary. You are a light in a world that often feels dark and confusing. Your energy creates safe spaces where animals, children, and old souls can feel seen, valued, and understood. Recognizing this gift can help you embrace your rare nature more fully. You don't have to try to be this way. It's part of who you are. By staying true to yourself and nurturing your inner light, you continue to attract those who need your unique energy. In doing so, you become a bridge between worlds, connecting the innocent, the wise, and the pure in a way that few others can. Your vibration is a powerful force. It speaks without words and touches hearts in a way that lasts. This is the magic of being a dark chosen one, a person whose spirit calls out to the most sensitive and ancient beings, creating bonds that transcend time and space. Children often feel comfortable, calm, and curious. They sense that you are genuine and kind-hearted. Your energy invites them to be themselves without fear, and that creates an instant connection that adults sometimes struggle to build. Old souls, those wise and spiritually advanced beings who have lived many lifetimes, are also drawn to your vibration. They recognize the depth of your spirit, the ancient wisdom hidden beneath your surface. Old souls feel a sense of familiarity and respect when near you, as if meeting someone who understands the mysteries of life without needing many words. This connection is subtle but powerful, reminding you that you belong to a greater spiritual lineage. What all these sensitive beings share is their ability to see past the surface. They don't care about appearances or status. They respond to the energy you give off. Your vibration is authentic, strong, and healing. It comforts and uplifts even when you don't realize it. This ability to attract such special soul is a gift. It shows that your presence has meaning beyond the ordinary. You are a light in a world that often feels dark and confusing. Your energy creates safe spaces where animals, children, and old souls can feel seen, valued, and understood. Recognizing this gift can help you embrace your rare nature more fully. You don't have to try to be this way, it's part of who you are. By staying true to yourself and nurturing your inner light, you continue to attract those who need your unique energy. In doing so, you become a bridge between worlds, connecting the innocent, the wise, and the pure in a way that few others can. Your vibration is a powerful force. It speaks without words and touches hearts in a way that lasts. This is the magic of being a dark, chosen one, a person whose spirit calls out to the most sensitive and ancient beings, creating bonds that transcend time and space. There are moments in life when you feel completely lost. The path ahead seems unclear, and every step feels uncertain. You might wonder if anyone is watching out for you or if you're wandering alone in a confusing world. But what makes you truly special as a dark chosen one is that even in these darkest moments, you are never truly abandoned. You are guided, sometimes in ways so subtle and mysterious that they almost seem like coincidences, but they are anything but random. Have you ever experienced a strange coincidence that felt too perfect to be just chance? Maybe you thought of someone and they suddenly called you, or you faced a problem and found the exact answer you needed at the right moment, almost as if the universe itself was helping you. These are called synchronicities, meaningful connections that the spirit world sends your way to guide you when you feel lost. For a dark chosen one, these signs aren't just rare lucky breaks. They are constant reminders that your spirit is protected and led by forces greater than yourself. Feeling lost is natural. Life's challenges can shake your confidence, cloud your vision, and make you question your purpose. But that feeling of being lost doesn't mean you're abandoned or forgotten. On the contrary, it often marks the beginning of a new phase of growth. Your spirit is guiding you to look deeper, listen more closely, and trust more fully, even when you don't understand the path. This trust is one of the hardest but most important lessons for a dark chosen one. The guidance you receive can come in many forms. Sometimes it's a sudden flash of insight or a quiet inner voice that tells you what to do next. Other times it's messages in dreams, symbols you keep seeing, or advice from unexpected places. You might meet someone who offers help just when you need it, or find a book or song that speaks directly to your situation. These moments are like breadcrumbs left along your path to help you find your way. What's remarkable is that this guidance is continuous. Even if you feel like you've been abandoned or forgotten, Your spirit never leaves your side. It is always working behind the scenes, steering you away from danger and toward opportunities you might not have seen on your own. This protection isn't about making life easy or free from problems. It's about ensuring that you never face your challenges completely alone. The feeling of being guided also connects to your deep spiritual power. You are tuned in to energies beyond the physical world, which means your intuition is heightened. You can sense when you are on the right track, even if the path looks uncertain. You might feel drawn to places or people that will help you grow, or notice signs that confirm your choices. This inner compass is a gift, though it takes time and practice to fully trust it. Sometimes the guidance doesn't come in clear, obvious ways. It may feel confusing or subtle, like a whisper in the wind rather than a loud voice. That's okay. Part of your spiritual journey is learning patience and faith. You learn to trust that even when you can't see the whole picture, the pieces are falling into place. What feels like chaos is often the process of a greater plan unfolding. It's also important to remember that being guided doesn't mean you're without free will. You still make choices and take action. But your spirit's guidance acts like a gentle hand on your shoulder, nudging you toward what is best for your growth and well-being. Sometimes it pushes you to step out of your comfort zone or face difficult truths because that is where the greatest breakthroughs happen. When you accept this guidance, you begin to see your life in a new way. The times you felt lost become stepping stones rather than setbacks. The confusing moments become opportunities for deeper understanding and transformation. Your trust in the unseen grows stronger, and with it, your spiritual power becomes more visible, not just to yourself, but to those around you. There comes a moment in life when everything changes, when the quiet stirring inside you grows louder and the world around you begins to shift in ways you can feel deep in your bones. For those who are dark chosen ones, this moment is now. Your time is here, and the universe is calling you to step fully into your power, to embrace every part of yourself, light and shadow alike, and to become the force of transformation you were born to be. You may have always sensed that you were different, that your path didn't quite fit the mold others expected. Maybe you felt the pull of a deeper purpose or a restless energy that wouldn't let you settle. This is because your soul carries a rare and ancient power that is awakening now, just as the world around you needs it the most. The old ways, old systems, and outdated beliefs are breaking down, and something new is emerging. A new spiritual era that calls for those who can walk in the shadows while shining with light. The phrase "dark chosen one" might sound mysterious or even frightening at first, but it actually holds a deep truth about who you are. It means you carry both darkness and light inside you. You have faced hardship, pain, and moments of doubt, yet these shadows are not weaknesses. They are part of your strength. Your shadows have taught you resilience, depth, and empathy. They connect you to hidden wisdom that most people never discover. Now, this wisdom is your greatest gift. The world is awakening too, and it is waking up in chaos, confusion, and transformation. Many people feel lost or overwhelmed by the fast changes in society, technology, and the planet itself. This is why your role is so vital. You are here to lead, not with force, but with the power of your authentic self. You bring balance to extremes. You offer understanding where others see conflict. You are a beacon for those searching for meaning and healing in turbulent times. Embracing your power means owning all parts of yourself. It means accepting your fears, doubts, and imperfections alongside your strengths and talents. It means being real, honest, and courageous.